Walking through Istanbul is like stepping into a living museum where every street tells a story. From the call to prayer echoing through ancient mosques to the scent of fresh simit from street vendors, the city awakens all your senses. You'll wander cobbled alleys in Sultanahmet, stumble upon hidden tea gardens, and catch breathtaking views of the Bosphorus with every turn. Exploring Istanbul on foot isn't just sightseeing, it's an immersive journey through history, culture, and everyday life. Ready to lace up your shoes? Let's dive in. Today we will talk about what it's really like to explore Istanbul on foot. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. 1. The Pulse of Istanbul. First steps into the city. Exploring Istanbul on foot means immersing yourself in a city where two continents, cultures, and histories collide. From the moment you step onto the bustling streets, the city's pulse is palpable. Narrow alleys, lined with centuries-old buildings, lead you to vibrant bazaars, fragrant with spices and buzzing with voices in Turkish, Arabic, and more. Walking lets you catch the sounds of street vendors, the call to prayer echoing from minarets, and the clatter of ferry horns on the Bosphorus. Unlike touring by car or bus, wandering on foot reveals hidden courtyards, tiny shops, and unexpected corners rich in character. The uneven cobblestone streets tell stories of empires, while the contrasting modern cafes hint at Istanbul's contemporary vibrancy. Every step invites curiosity and discovery, the scent of freshly baked simit, the sight of locals sipping tea in tiny gardens, and the occasional glimpse of seagulls soaring above the Golden Horn. Walking is not just transportation here. It's a sensory journey through centuries of life and culture. 2. Historic heartbeat. Sultanahmet on foot. Sultanahmet is Istanbul's historical heart, best savored by walking slowly. Here, ancient wonders lie just minutes apart: the majestic Hagia Sophia, the vast Blue Mosque, and the sprawling Topkapi Palace. Footsteps echo through grand courtyards and beneath domes that have witnessed centuries. The modest pace allows for moments to pause and absorb intricate tilework, towering columns, and the sacred stillness inside mosques. Surrounding streets are alive, with artisans selling carpets, calligraphy, and traditional ceramics. Exploring on foot means you can duck into tiny museums and sip Turkish coffee in hidden nooks away from the crowds. Each alleyway offers a new perspective on the Byzantine and Ottoman empires. The aroma of roasting chestnuts and the sound of street musicians add to the atmosphere. Walking Sultanahmet is like stepping through a living history book, where every corner offers a story and every stone has a memory. 3. The spice and color of the Grand Bazaar. No walk through Istanbul is complete without losing yourself in the labyrinthine Grand Bazaar. Walking here is an assault on the senses. Endless rows of shops brimming with vibrant textiles, glittering lanterns, and hand-painted ceramics stretch as far as the eye can see. Foot traffic is dense, with locals bargaining fiercely and tourists marveling at the variety. The uneven floor tiles and narrow passages encourage a slow pace, giving time to notice tiny details. Intricately carved wooden doors, the scent of leather, and the occasional burst of traditional music from a nearby shop. Exploring the bazaar on foot means engaging with friendly shopkeepers eager to share the history of their crafts, offering Turkish delights or a cup of apple tea. The chaotic yet charming atmosphere embodies the city's blend of old-world tradition and lively commerce. Walking through the Grand Bazaar isn't just shopping. It's an experience that connects you to centuries of trade and culture. 4. Along the Bosphorus. Waterfront walking. Walking along the Bosphorus offers a refreshing contrast to the city's crowded streets. The waterfront promenade stretches for miles, lined with ornate Ottoman palaces, modern cafes, and fishing boats bobbing on turquoise waters. Strolling here lets you witness the meeting of Europe and Asia, with ferry boats darting between continents and bridges soaring overhead. The gentle sea breeze carries the salty scent of the water, mixed with the aroma of freshly grilled fish from street vendors. Locals gather to fish or relax on benches, creating a community atmosphere. Walking past the historic Dolmabahce Palace and under the silhouette of the Bosphorus Bridge, you get a sense of Istanbul's dynamic identity, a city bridging old and new, east and west. Evening walks reveal stunning sunsets over the water, illuminating minarets and skyscrapers alike. On foot, this iconic strait feels intimate and alive, a natural artery pulsing through the city's heart. 5. The hidden corners of Beyoğlu and Istiklal Street. Beyoğlu district and its famous Istiklal Street are best explored by foot to truly grasp their eclectic charm. Istanbul street bustles with pedestrians, street performers, and shops selling everything from vintage vinyl to designer boutiques. Walking lets you explore side streets where quirky caves, art galleries, and historic passages hide. The sounds of jazz, Turkish pop, and international music spill out from venues, blending with chatter and laughter. Historical tram tracks line the street, adding a nostalgic touch to the vibrant urban life. Venturing deeper into Beyoğlu reveals rooftop bars with panoramic views, tiny bookstores, and the famous Sisik Passage, a colorful arcade filled with lively restaurants. Walking allows you to pause, people watch, and soak in the bohemian vibe that has inspired artists and writers for decades. 6. Exploring the Asian side, Kadiki and Moda. Crossing the Bosphorus by ferry to the Asian side brings a different but equally captivating walking experience. Kadiki is a lively district filled with street art, markets, and cozy eateries. Walking its streets introduces you to a more local, relaxed side of Istanbul, where fish markets buzz with morning activity and bakeries offer fresh simit and börek. The pedestrian-friendly streets of Moda provide peaceful seaside parks, where locals picnic and watch ferries glide by. Walking through Moda's tree-lined avenues, you discover independent bookstores, vintage shops, and craft coffee spots tucked into historic buildings. The slower pace and community feel contrast with the European side's hustle, making walking here a refreshing experience. 7. Neighborhood strolls. Balat and Fener's old world charm. Walking through the neighborhoods of Balat and Fener transports you to Istanbul's multicultural past. These areas feature colorful houses, Byzantine churches, and synagogues nestled among winding, steep streets. The uneven pavement and occasional stairs slow your pace, encouraging careful exploration. Walking here reveals a patchwork of history. Old coffee houses, vintage shops, and small art studios fill the streets. The smells of home cooking drift from open windows, mixing with the scent of incense from churches. Balat's vibrant street art contrasts with its ancient architecture, telling stories of renewal and resilience. Friendly locals often greet passersby, eager to share anecdotes about their neighborhood's diverse heritage. 8. Practical tips for walking Istanbul. Exploring Istanbul on foot requires some preparation. The city's hills and cobblestone streets can be challenging, so comfortable shoes are essential. Carry water, especially in summer, and be ready for sudden weather changes. Istanbul is safe for walking, but stay aware of busy traffic at intersections and narrow sidewalks crowded with pedestrians. Using public transport to supplement walking, like ferries and trams, helps cover longer distances. Always have small change for street vendors and public bathrooms. Learn a few basic Turkish phrases to enhance interactions with locals, who appreciate the effort. Early mornings and late afternoons offer the best light for photography and fewer crowds. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up. Leave a comment and click the button to subscribe.